we needed to see a response from a poor performance that's been a little bit out of the blue. It caused a little bit of a shock to us all against the Ospreys, and we asked from that of the players, and they certainly delivered that. I thought, we responded pretty well. Bristol came at us pretty hard in the first sort of 10-15 minutes, and we responded well to build a game after that and put them under a fair bit of pressure. Scored some good tries. We're pretty dominant at set piece, and a late score from Bristol really got the score a bit more towards a lesser margin. But I thought for the majority we were pretty in control, and boys physically turned up and played some good stuff, which was pleasing, and the response we desperately needed to see from the Ospreys' disappointment.
Thoughts on the Po against Bath game?
A physical older affair, I think Po are a pretty big side, right through from backs forwards, and even though they've made a few changes in the same way we made a few changes for Bristol, it shows their depth with some of the quality they have, and we all know the side that Bath are, and the season that they've been having, so it's no mean feat to make a load of changes and still be very, very tight in a game against Bath. So we're expecting a physical encounter, as you do with all French teams, and we look forward to the game on Friday night.
But having lost a home game in the Challenge Cup, it has happened that French clubs don't necessarily go full guns blazing at the away fixtures.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the names in the squad, even if they rest 15 players, the next 15 are still pretty strong. So I don't think it will make for a poor side, but yeah, perhaps they might approach the game without their top guys. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, as we all know, who knows with the French.
Anyone apart from Sam in or out on the injury front this week?
No, we did pick up a number of knocks on Friday. There's one or two that we may have to look after this weekend, but we'll see how the tail end of the week goes. Up till now, it's still that sort of assessment period, second day of the week, and we'll make some decisions this afternoon or tomorrow morning.
Do you think you're in a position where you're able to take this competition very seriously while still making a few changes each week from your league sides?
Yeah, we obviously, it's a European competition. It's important that we do take it seriously, but I've gone on record and saying, and I'll say it again, that our priority has to be the league. That's where we're going to get qualification if we can make it into the Champions Cup. We're not going to get it through this competition, and therefore, when it comes down to tight calls, we've got to make sure we're planned and prepared for the league campaign where our priority lies.
But one of the things that Cardiff Blues are remembered for in recent years was that memorable Challenge Cup victory out in France. That it can do a lot of good for the region, can't it?
Yeah, of course it can. I think that we desperately, the two competitions that are our priority are the Pro 12 and the European competition. So we want to field good sides in both.